7 seconds in a Solis. Surely Blaz can get this one over the edge. They just have to play it smart, not get caught. They get caught! No! No! What have I just seen?
Oh my God!
Maybe one of the best clutches I've ever seen.
That's a gut punch.
That's... Wow, 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 wow.
It's always BriD. It's always him.
I just want to watch it again.
To the time. Yeah, he just baited the absolute daylight out, to be fair.
Oh my God!
Okay, he dropped the kit, right? So they thought, yeah, all that's left here, and he's sure had many a clutch and many a meteoric moment in his time, but think about what he has to do, the site he has to do it on, and what he's going to get through. He's going to find in his army, eager and ready and waiting for a fight on the other side of the Frosty Man. And instead, actually, they froze out the X-Skyrods. Does get caught, but I mean, he's playing a silly position and he's winning silly prizes. As the statement goes, there's 2. There's 3. Okay. Okay, Nate, now all that's left is the Chanka, and I swear if Bali does this, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm not ready already. It's... Nah, chalk it.
I said he can win those things. That doesn't mean...
This round, getting the smoke down, giving Blaz the opportunity to plant, which he hasn't successfully done so far. Keeps pulling off, I think, concerned as Adrian opens up above, but Alamau won an important fight, leaving it 1v2. The attempted knife from Adrian against Alamau, and he's low health. That's the big problem for him here.
It's a problem. You know, speaking about the death, that Mowgli can be that X factor for the team. This is the time for him to prove it. As far considerably less HP than Alamau has, a single shotgun pump at any range will be enough to see Mowgli finished off. Works his way downstairs, seen of course out on the cams. Alamau's close, and Mowgli finds the headshot as he needed to. Alamau showing a little bit too much for himself, I'm afraid.
Twister
is just to tuck in on the site and to force Stella Gaming to meet them.
Imagine the game plan now. We saw the warden behind the shield. I imagine him and Nux on site, but Yuri, not directly and not something Stella can be aware of, but playing that Solis and given this man count is threatening a retake of the top floor just by his presence to rotate up, use that Specchio, identify the plant. And Stella Gaming in the 33 don't really have the positions to watch it effectively. Great utility usage. Isolate Swag in the corner. That's the final nade, but we got 2 Deathmark trackers. We can get information on the rest if we've got them marked. Naka moving in, unfortunately goes down. 10 seconds remaining, and somebody's got to pick up the diffuser. Excellent heads-up play by Hashi, but just around the corner, there's no retake. He's in the sight. Yuri's still holding on. 1 second to go! Just prone and praying as much as he can. It's sick.
They got to be real careful. Because SOS, you remember the last time we were here, they caught out that there was a very little defense, and now they've done the exact same thing. They've pushed 2 into dirt. Ions has the shield and is gonna go for the plant.
At some point, you have to ask yourself, when should we just go for the retake? Packer with 2 as he makes his way into B3, and this space is taken effortlessly by Packer. A 3rd kill with the sniper. 7-0.
Ready for the walk into the default spot. He's going to shut down that case right in front of his eyes. But he's getting watched from main, and so he oversteps his boundaries just a bit and will die for it. They end up getting the case back down in that position as Boots gets a 3rd. The finish was found on the other player downed as well. And why doesn't he just triple down? Just for the sake of letting Alex not triple down on their round count. Instead, it's a 2-2 scoreline.
And Steel be by far excluding the fuse rush from bathroom leading into the other bomb site. Packer, a beautiful shot from bottom metal, and he knows the last player's upstairs and he lands it. That's either 12 or 14 kills for Packer, the former IGL, getting his hands dirty this round, finding Team Kixa to ace in a post-plant position as center will hunt.
He goes down and loses this 1v1. Well, it doesn't seem like he will. Actually, he does. Silo can't get him, and Kosa can't either. It's a 1 versus 1 as Kosa walks into sight with Case and hits a beautiful shot onto Teddy. No chance whenever you've got the 6-shooter on the board. Dada's here, I guess. The IGL of Akron makes it look easy, too.
Hiding by the radio, C4 comes out, but not to detonate. As now it's a 2 versus 1 with center downing Ions and finishing him off with a quick bash to the dome. Plant being attempted. Wallbang to try to kill Vil, but it's not going to connect. Keeping us at a standstill. 1 versus 1. Center might be trying to bait out this Nitro Cell. The shield bash comes in, and CLB are on the board off the back of Center's heroics with the shield. But it took so much for him.
They're dodging drones. Now Liquid's confidence gets shaken once again. Here's a fight yellow, and it no longer goes Liquid's way. The shotgun too good from Handy. There's more, but Liquid are too afraid to push.
Is there a mercy rule? Like, are we in a position?
Dude.
Here comes Asian on that Nook once again, clearing the corner. In with center. Franklin has dropped. Spiff under the desk. No, he does get spotted, but he melees the shield! Center missed his punch, and Spiff punishes it with not 1, but 3 kills! In small office, he's looking for more, but Asian finally shuts him down. The Goyo is cleared, but at what cost?
In response by the other side sometimes, but in this round, for example, there isn't one, which means he could be in a great spot to thrive. Here we go.
Just gonna go rushing on in now. Manages to get the first Shaiko. Can he find the second? Yes, he can. Onto the backside of Alamo, and that is the rush push dealt with by Falcons. He knows there's another there. 3 kill on the pistol. Surely not. We could have a pistol ace on our hands here if Shaiko continues. He's still got the pistol in hand. He's got it in mind, I tell you now.
Yes, and the thing with Denaros, we often spoke about it when he first came out and started being used by teams, is really only takes getting rid of one of those trip mines to disable the whole network because it's in there. The other 2 that are now left, absolutely useless, as is the operator himself. Shaiko has just made it look a little bit too easy. Probably not noise from you there, Tim.
He's just got it on the fault animation coming in. It's just rude is what it is, Des. It's just rude. Absolutely new. Where is man?
Hey, this is we got a scrapbook. That was the scrapbook. That was you do this on this operator. You do this on this operator. If they do this, then you do this on this operator. I do like how it's like stopping. You do the Hibana trick.
I don't know how to do that. I heard
what do I play? What do I play? Stoppen's like, you can play Hibana.
Well, I think like, the first point you made and the last point that you made
end of it. Waiting for the swing round. They're trapped in an engagement. They know where it's coming from. The C4 won't get anybody, but at this point, what do? They've got the kit back up. They've got a minute. They're trying to find a fight at the door, but they can't. There's one. There's two! Suddenly it's become a 1 versus 1 out of nothing. They have built something. But the problem is, they know where the kit is. They know they don't have it. They've got it recollected. And there'll be some sort of intel here. You can see either side. They're well aware of each other. Are they just going to go for the fight? They are. They're going to lean in. He's gone to his second read. It's a pre-fire! How has that happened, Demo? Well, a big part is the brilliance of Nifsu.